What I would probably tell you is four questions. You know, people like Richard Dawkins, atheistic evolutionists, they say that Christians are create God of the gaps. And he's partly correct. Before science began to expand, what Christians used to do, God did it. And as our knowledge expanded, the gaps shrank, and the God inside the gap also began to shrink. So I am suggesting to you, this is a conclusion to which I have come, that there are four gaps which are different from other gaps. You can call them unbridgeable gaps, gaps in kind, because they do not belong to the same kind of a knowledge. My first gap: how does something come out of nothing? Science is never going to be able to explain it. People who talk about the Big Bang and so on, they do not know what caused it. They are now talking about string theory, God particle, boson and all that. But everything immediately assumes, who created that? So you have a problem. How does something come out of nothing? Secondly, how does life come from non-life? For those of you who may be students of chemistry, the line that divides organic from inorganic chemistry is a mystery. The same elements which constitute inorganic chemistry, in certain particular bondings, become the building blocks of life. How do they do that? The third, this is a very important gap: how does reason come from non-reason? One student asked me about theory of evolution. I gave this example about the third gap. How does reason come from non-reason? Because if everything is chaos and suddenly we become intelligent beings. I gave this example. If a lightning hits the Bay of Bengal and a laptop is washed ashore, and your evolutionist friend says, this is the lightning caused the laptop. But you use a laptop because its hardware was designed and constructed by intelligent people. Its software was written by intelligent people. Reason must come from reason at every stage. C.S. Lewis puts it, it doesn't matter how long back you go. The moment you say reason comes from non-reason, you must say stop, because all thinking gets discredited. Then my fourth gap: how does morality come from non-morality? How do you distinguish by right and wrong? Why I am confident that the God of the Bible fills all these gaps. First of all, He is eternal, whereas nature is finite. So because He exists forever, He can create something out of nothing. Secondly, because He is the living God, He can create life. Thirdly, because He is the Logos. All things were made by the Logos. So reason can come from Logos. Fourthly, He is a God of holiness. And so when He makes you and me in His image, He makes us capable of moral decisions.